Hello and welcome to This Board Game Life. I'm your host, Mark, and today I'm unboxing Suburbia Expansions Second Edition from Bezier Games. This expansion package there contains 3 large expansions for Suburbia that were originally released independently: Suburbia Inc., Suburbia 5 Star, and Suburbia Nightlife. As well as there's 2 smaller expansions, Essen and Cons. These expansions can be used with Suburbia one at a time, in any mixture, or all at once. This collection includes dozens of new building tiles, goals, and new mechanisms, such as the turn order altering star track, burrow enhancing borders, bonuses, challenges, a 5th player option, and more. The new buildings offer new categories as well, such as the high risk, high reward nightlife tiles that provide a huge benefit while also taking a toll on your on your growing city. This box is organized with game trays organizers, and it's made to be combined with the second edition of Suburbia, which has larger tiles than in the original release. This game is designed by Ted Alspach. The artwork is by Jason Bowles, Stephanie Gustafson, Alana Kelsey, Brett Stebbins, TB II, Olin Tim. It is published by Bezier Games in 2021 for ages 14 and up. This does add 1 to 5 players. The base game does have 1 to 4, and it takes 90 minutes to play. Before we get to the table, I do ask that you would please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that bell icon so you'll never miss any new content. And keep in mind that you do need the base game. This is the second edition. Sorry about all the noise. This is the second edition of the base game, and this is the second edition of the expansion. So you're going to want both, and I'll kind of show you why. They're different. These have bigger tiles and new artwork and stuff like that. So if you have the original printing, you're going to want the original printing of the expansion. So all right, let's take it to the table. Take a look. One thing I was saying in my mailbag video was that I just played Suburbia very recently, and the husband and wife that introduced me to the game, they were talking about pulling the expansions out. They kind of felt that the game, there's so much in the base game that they kind of felt like the expansion kind of took a little bit away, or they might pull them out of their game. And I was like, yeah, there's so much in the base game that I don't think you needed expansions. But then when I was looking up to buy the game and I bought the second edition, then I was reading about the expansions and when I was doing my unboxing of the main game, they talked about keeping the cardboard after you punched it, keep the cardboard pieces, and there was a foam insert, keep it in there to take up space, because the expansions comes with the game's tray as well. And I'm like, oh, that all fits in that box, and it's going to keep the expansion stuff separate from your base game. So it would give me the option to use what I want, but not have it sitting all like together and combined. It would be a lot easier to add in what you want, what you don't want. So I decided to go ahead and pick it up. I really do like Suburbia. So let's take a look at what's in here. We have the expansions content. So they're showing for Suburbia Inc. Here's Suburbia 5 Star. Here's the con tiles. Here's the nightlife tiles. Here's some Essen tiles. There's a star track. There's 2 expansion trays that, again, will fit into the main board. There's some border tiles, and showing you a bunch of different contents. And then here's some setup for the expansions for Suburbia Inc. and 5 Star, and then the other 3 there. So let's see. Then we have some tiles, further explanation on the tiles. We got border tiles that are very different. That's new because we didn't have those. I mean, you had border tiles, but looks like these are going to do different things. So kind of like that. Again, different options into the game. going over the different bonus tiles and all the different tiles that come in the different expansions with some explanations on each of those. And there's some more border tiles. All right. So we'll take a look at the most tourists, the most foodie, nyctophobian, fewest nyctophobians, most entrepreneurs, fewest layabouts, most insomniacs, fewest hermits. So we got some more coins, we got more buildings. Oops, and I just punched one. And the lakes are on the back of the tiles. All right, so we'll take a look at some of these. We have light rails, water purification plants, lake houses, indoor mall. There's a falling tower, cornfield maze, electric dam, crystal caverns. So, lactose princess, the easy burger, the pie shack, failed solar company, another indoor mall, bungee bridge. There's bungee bridge. All right, so I'm not going to name them all because there's quite a few, but I'll just kind of hold these here so that you can kind of get an idea of what some of the different tiles are in the game that are coming in here. Feel free to pause the video if you'd like at any time just to kind of maybe see them a little. Maybe I can put it up like this a little closer. And then scroll up a bit so you can see the ones on the bottom. All right. Oh, Bezier Games Arena. Look at that. They took over the Colosseum in Rome. All right, and then some more. Let me get those in. There we go. There's BGG Con. Messe Essen. The U-Bahn. There's Gen Con. I'm sorry. Gen Con, that's funny. This little building. That's a lot bigger than that. So there's the Eschen Spiel right there. Kubla Khan. It's kind of funny. All right. We've got some more tiles here. There's a haunted house and a werewolf den. So there you go. We got Halloween coming up. We can play with a haunted house in the game. Game night host. There's my house, right? We got some night court taverns, pawn shops, another game night host, neighborhood watch, hospitals, helipads. All right. Oh, we got some population bonus tiles. Bonus borders, lake bonuses. Okay. Well, new ways to put some stuff in. There's a prison and police station. Your pawn shop. All right. There's a lot of new stuff in here. Lots of new challenges. Community parks, heavy factories, nightlife challenges. Okay. And we've got, so this is the fifth player's tile. And we've got them, their border board for the default game with their little doublers and some more of those. And here we go. We've got the star board, some more stars. We got some more border tiles. So we've got a lot of border tiles in here, looks like. So there's what, 2, 4, 6, there's 12 there so far. We got 18 different borders. So, plus the reverse side. All right, and then we don't need that. But now we've got some stars for all 5 players, and then we have the 5th player's little tokens, and then we have the trays to put all this content into, again, which will go and fit into your main game. So you can have all the content in one box, which I think is really cool that they kind of thought all that through. I really do like that they included the trays. Everything's going to fit in one box. And yeah, that's awesome. I'm really looking forward to giving some of this a try. I'm curious to find out from my friends exactly like what part of these they didn't like, but I think they love the game, but they were talking about some of this just kind of maybe didn't enhance the gameplay, but I'll find out. We'll definitely check out some of these. All right. We'll take it back. I really appreciate you watching this unboxing. If you haven't subscribed, please do so, and give us a thumbs up, and hit that bell icon. And be sure to tell friends, family, fellow gamers, everyone, tell the world about this board game life on YouTube. We really appreciate it. All right, again, thank you so much. We look forward to hearing any comments that you might have below, and we will see you at the table.